Back to the Rise of the Rune Lords. I am DM Clinton, and I am here with the Warriors of Light. Connor's playing Null, the Weirwood.
Beep boop.
Nathan's playing Reeton the Bugbear.
I want to say that I murdered Mokmurian.
It was a team effort.
Tav is playing the Witch, Aiden.
Yeah, bitch magic.
Sabrina's playing Harper, the Roguish Bard.
Present, teacher.
And I'm also playing Marionetta, an NPC, Dampier. Yeah, all right. So, yes, Mokmurian is no more, dead upon his podium. Yeah. What's something I did not do last week was give you his experience.
Yay, I love those.
Yeah, I'm a fan of experience.
I will award the team 51,200 experience points.
That's a pretty good chunk of change.
He was a CR 15.
It's 10,240 XP.
I expect you guys to level here real soon.
I already leveled prior to this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're just waiting for some rest.
Right.
Some R&R.
Maybe resting here before you go on to the library level, or...
We could try to find Konna the Wise. Let her know that Mokmurian's no longer a problem. And maybe she could give us another shelter. What was that spell where she could shift stone? Stone shift?
Stone shape. Okay, is that what you want the party to do?
Party?
I mean, we can. It would be nice to get a little bit of my constitution back.
Well, team, you have to decide something to inform me what you want to do.
Let's go back to Konna's house. Show her the head.
Okay.
I think so.
You retrace your steps, avoiding the large mirrored double doors, and you approach the upper level, and you return to Konna, bearing, of course, Mokmurian's head. You all remembered that right as Mokmurian was slain, he was taken over by a powerful voice, and his eyes glowed green.
That sounds about right. Good times. Maybe tomorrow I can roll a check and see if I remember anything.
All right. Maybe if you guys get access to a library or something.
Yeah.
All right, so you return to Konna, and Konna is surprised to see you, but grateful that you're alive, and she sees the head of her son in your hands.
Hi. Sorry.
I see you have accomplished your task.
Yes.
We must go above and inform the other tribes that Mokmurian has perished. Bring the head, and any giants we encounter, I will speak for you.
Oh, yeah, I do have a question real quick, Konna, though. Do you happen to have, like, a heal or anything?
No, I am a sorcerer.
That was just a question I wanted to throw out there.
So now you are back to the surface. You're at the middle of the Jorgenfist fortress. Konna leads you up into the top of the pit that led down into the lower levels. You now climb out of it along a large circular ramp that corkscrews clockwise up until you reach the top open courtyard of Jorgenfist itself. There's a building to the northwest of you, very large, it's about 110 feet long. To the north of you, there's a large tower. In the top of the tower, you see two giant eagles. East of you, you see a large building, and to the south, across the pit, you see an even larger building. Across the courtyard, there's also, to the south, in a large open pen area, it looks like just a place where it's muddy footprints of mammoths have been walking back and forth. A giant riding a mammoth wanders about. Looks like he's trying to break this mammoth in and training it. It stops and sees you and calls out in giantish, "Halt! No one can enter this area without express permission from Mokmurian." Konna steps forward. "Behold, Mokmurian is dead at the hands of these adventurers. They have emancipated us from his rule, and you are now free to return to your homes." The single lone stone giant looks confused. The door to the east opens up, and out steps two different kinds of giants. They're large, about 12 feet tall, and they've had blue skin, and they dressed like they're from the far north, in furs and strange dress. They wield axes. They yell out, "Mokmurian is dead?" They look to each other. "Then no one is here to pay us anymore." "Shall we return to the north?" says the other. "Yes, let's go." So they begin to leave. Word quickly spreads across from giants and towers. "Mokmurian is dead! Mokmurian is dead!" You hear grumbles and roars from all the various tribes all about the fortress. You have defeated the Jorgenfist, and I'm going to give every one of you, each one of you, 10,000 XP award.
Hooray!
So the tribes quickly break up and return back to the Storval Plateau with surprising speed. Apparently, the giants are eager to seek forgiveness from their abandoned elders, or put some distance between themselves and the mighty heroes who slew their fearful lord.
Hey, does anybody know where those commoners y'all took from? Well, I guess anywhere, but specifically Sandpoint went.
They're hiding out in the spider caves.
Did we already find? I thought those were the dwarves we found.
It was both
Yes.
groups.
Was it both? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I remember we sent them back with the red caps.
So hopefully they made it back.
Hopefully.
All right, so a giant bear, some giant eagles, and 3 mammoths leave, and there's about 6 or 7 stone giants in the fortress above, and 2 guarding the gates. But some harpies that are at the gate to the south, they refuse to leave. Konna says that those harpies were here before the fortress was created. They hung out about the large black tower that is adjacent to the gate. She says that they guard that dwelling, and that ancient secrets are kept inside. She does not know what they are. But Mokmurian has gone inside and returned. All right, well, where do you want to rest?
We should go return to that dragon horde
Yes.
and puppy guard it.
Is that where you guys want to rest? In the dragon's lair? Up high up on the... Yeah. Okay, so you fly, climb, however it is that you all get up there. You make the steep ascent, and you get to the 450-foot cave entrance at the top of the mountain on the cliffside. The dragon is still laying right where you left it, and the treasure is also laying about, untouched. All right, you begin making camping preparations and level up. Bong. Okay, so have you guys done some preparations for that?
Woohoo!
Kind of know what you want to do?
Yeah, I'm going to be getting my first 5th level spells.
Okay, well, I guess we'll start with you.
I was actually going to ask you, Connor, were you planning on taking Craft Rod, or was it Craft Magical Arms and Armor?
I already have craft magical arms and armor. I could take craft rod, but Magus don't really get the best spell list to choose for that.
That's fair.
What do you need to make them?
I think it's just the specific metamagic feat and Craft Rod. Let me take a look. Yeah, so elemental spell. Yeah, so Craft Rod and then the metamagic feat for it.
The only one that I have is intensified, though.
Okay.
Which is, I mean, it's good, but if we're only having the one, it might not be worth it in the end.
Yeah.
So first thing that happens is I need to roll a d8, and I get 7 hit points this level. I'm going to put the favorite into my skills. At level 13, Maguses don't really get much in their base stats. Their base attack bonus remains the same, as do all 3 of their saves. They get heavy armor training, but because I'm doing a dex build, that's not too handy for me.
Uh-huh.
I get my first 5th level spell. I get 1 a day plus whatever my intelligence bonus gives me. And then the 2 spells that I'm going to be learning with this software update are going to be Cone of Cold and Teleport.
Ooh.
The feat that I'm choosing is going to be Weapon Specialization. It requires proficiency with the selected weapon, weapon focus, and to be a fighter of 4th level. I currently count as a fighter of 6th level, so I'm eligible to take this feat.
Okay.
It allows me to get a +2 bonus on all damage rolls. hopefully help turn those single digits to maybe even a double-digit hit one day.
Okay.
And then other than that, I'm putting some skills around, but I'm basically done.
Very good. Thank you.
So, 11th, I get access to 6th level spells. So that's, but I can, since I'm a prep caster, I'm not sure which ones I'm going to take yet. I'm probably going to take Cone of Cold, because that's a great one.
Quit copying me.
Hey, it's a good one, man. And then I'm not sure the other one. I mean, there's Slay Living, but that's a melee touch attack. So perhaps maybe Greater Eldritch Conduit, because that allows me to target a multitude of creatures and use them as a conduit for a spell that has an AoE of like a cone or a cylinder, a line, or a sphere. And then feat-wise, I have to look through some of my spells and see if I want to just take a meta magic feat or take Craft Rod. But I'm probably going to take Craft Rod.
Okay.
That's about it. Skills, just leveling up knowledge skills, craft alchemy, use magic device, and spellcraft. So, oh, and I rolled a 6 on my d6.
I'm leveling up Marionetta as well.
Ah.
She gains, she's now 11th level cleric. She has a base attack bonus of +8. Her saves stay the same. She channels an extra die 6 of energy. Negative. And she gains a 6th level spell. Oh, and 24 hours after going into the first level of the library where you got reduced, that finally goes away.
Oh, good.
Okay. Close that out. Alright, I've rolled her hit points. She get 3 the die for Marionetta. Okay. What else happens? You look down and monitor the progress that goes on in the valley. And mass exodus very quickly. Within days, all the camps are empty. The only creatures remaining are the harpy monks outside of the tower itself, the Black Tower. So, after your resting is complete and you've meditated and gotten your new spells, I think, though, that your food stores might be running a little low.
Ha!
For some of you. I'm sure you could rummage about and find some food they left behind.
Nobody tell Reeton what bugbear diets usually consist of.
That's for sure. Okay, so are we going to the Mirrored Door first or the Black Tower?
Mirror Door.
I'm also voting Mirador.
Mirrored Door it is. Okay, you go back under Jorgenfist, back to the library level. This long hallway has a looming ceiling 40 feet above and is decorated with an intricate display of stone supports and beams. The walls are carved in long swaths of densely scribed runes. The 7-pointed star is repeated often. To the east, the hallway has caved in entirely. A battered door protrudes from the rubble, but the hall beyond is completely filled with detritus. To the west, the hall ends at an immense bronze double door that bears a huge mirror-like silver inlay of the ubiquitous 7-pointed star. This set of doors has no obvious hinges, handles, or locks, save for a single tiny star-shaped indentation at the center of the larger mirrored star. The key that you found on Mokmurian seems to fit this indentation. Okay.
Before we proceed further, do we want to have any buffs on us? It looks like Reeton's invisible.
I would have spent a full round casting Call Lightning Storm, so...
What? Seriously?
It lasts for a good while.
Okay.
Are you expecting something?
I think
Yes,
so.
I am. Look, I prep it twice. All right?
Oh no, we found the boss's dungeon loot. Shock it.
Hey, it lasts for 11 minutes, okay?
That's pretty good. I don't think we're out of the danger yet.
Yeah, and I can call down 11 bolts of lightning.
That's so good, dude.
Yeah.
Okay. The door opens without any fanfare. It just opens up and you see a well-lit room on the other side. It's very large and circular. And there's numerous glowing crystal lanterns hang on fine chains from the dome ceiling 60 feet above. filling the circular room with bright light. The walls of the room are carved with more runes and sigils, while overstuffed wood and leather chairs and polished oak tables surround a 30-foot wide shaft in the floor. This is a strange little clockwork thing.
Ooh.
Let me show you. Let's see. Let me show you an image.
This particularly piques the interest of Noel.
It's a brass or bronze, strange-looking creature with 3 legs. It's made of gears and pipes and verticulated substances, and it's got 2 arms and 3 legs. It might be a head, you're not sure. Oh, it whirs to life as soon as you enter the room. It comes forward and says, in Thessalonian, "Welcome to the Thoracic Library. Please state the nature of your request for information."
Ooh. History of Varisia. Recent.
"Which volume of lore would you like me to retrieve for you? There are currently 24,491 volumes, scrolls, pamphlets, and unbound manuscripts available. Please indicate your wish by author, title, subject, or date of acquisition by the Thoracic Monastery."
Ooh. A brick falls out from under Noel. He's asking me where I want to start my research, and to be honest with you all, I can't wait to start. Delete most recent query. New query. All information on Karzug. Karzug wildcard.
Searching. You will have to wait until the next episode of The Rise of the Rune Lords to continue search.
I walk up to it and I start shaking it. Don't do me like that, man. That's good.
Say goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Ta-ta!
Will we get experience for that? Or would it be better to just defeat them?
I think it would be best to not fight them.
I think we should just have them all come in one by one in a straight line.
I mean,
I agree.
yes, but who's going to be at the front of that line?
You, of course.
Yeah, I don't like that part.
You'll do fine.